What it be, what it do, players? It's your boy, cousin Roy, everybody's cousin and some people's uncles. I know you're wondering why we came back so soon, but there's some breaking news. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has been sacked. The club has finally decided to part ways with him, and they have decided to get Michael Carrick and Darren Fletcher to take over as caretakers for the time being. So I think it's kind of important for us to talk about today. So let me welcome you all to another episode. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now I know some of you all will be very happy to hear that kind of upbeat music because you were dying and you were praying and you were hoping this past month that Oli at that social gets the sack. So finally, you got your wish. You can tag me later. You can tag me in the comments. And guys, do join me, man. Let me know what you think, man. Latest developments, guys, out. We don't really have a coach in. We kind of let the good coaches out. So in order to get all of this in, guys, you say what's up, my boy Junson. Junson, what's going on, man?
What's up, man? What's up? What's up? It was actually something we've been waiting since this morning or last night.
Yeah, in
Yeah,
anticipation of this thing today, some of our homeboys yesterday also hoping, and I think a lot of people also kind of saw the writing on the wall, man. I
yeah,
think,
yeah,
I think, let's be honest here. The club, I think, wanted to do right by Solskjaer. You know, we've only got what 4 points from 30 or something. We won 4 games in 17 or 12, so the run of form has been bad for a while. But I think they didn't want to get into a knee-jerk reaction because he's a club legend. A lot of people like him, so they didn't really want to sack him like that.
hmm,
From what I hear, he might be getting about seven, and about close to £8 million. I'm very happy he gets that money. I don't know how, but it's disappointing the manner in which he leaves. Like the
yeah.
way today.
The thing is, I mean, all in all, I think the sentiment as well as I think quite a lot of United fans. I mean, at the end of the day, he's still a United legend. I mean, he's someone that we kind of keep very fondly in our hearts, lah. Just that I think for Rio Ferdinand said it very well. You know, when you are at your wits' end, I mean, it's time to go. It's not that being a legend or whatever, but it's time to go. It's time to go. It's time to go. So no choice, lah. I mean, it's something that we kind of anticipated already,
It's
and
surprising that he didn't hand in his resignation paper because when we saw the press conference yesterday, he said that
mhm,
no, he's not a quitter. He's going to sorry, let me tell you this. He's going to stay and fight because it's not in his nature to quit. That's good. I understand that. I
yeah,
feel this is his first big job. The Cardiff
mhm,
one was rubbish. He went down the toilet.
mhm,
This is his first big job. I think. I know there is that notion there that you don't want to quit because you're not a quitter. But when you lose to Watford, I think you should have probably just come out and say I had to go. But I
yeah,
believe, I believe this, bro.
mhm,
This one is fresh off the press. I think before the Watford game, I think they might have had a conversation, and
yeah,
in that conversation, they
agreed.
say, "Hey, if you lose this game, I don't think we have a choice. We will see the manner in which you lose. If it was out of your hands, say the referee made a decision or
Yep,
wrong bad call or whatever, or somebody got badly injured, or so, things that were out of your hands, fine,
yep,
you can have another game because Atlanta is coming. But I think going in there and then losing the way we did, with Maguire getting a red card again,
mhm,
sloppy. The red card is not in the coach's hands, but at the end of the day, 4-1, 2 goals coming, stoppage time, nobody running for the club, nobody fighting for the club. That means at that point you have not instilled the club spirit in the players. So what do you
that,
think, bro? You think yesterday itself you should have said I
uh,
resign?
yeah. I mean, that would be a very I would put it as a very honorable way of stepping down. Like trying to say, you know what, I will step back. You know, what's that word? I will step back nicely. I will step back nicely and over the reins to someone else and admit that you are at your wits end, and this is something that you may not be able to handle it. But then again, uh, the thing is, I mean, he comes from a family of boxers, you see. So for him, is he won't back down. He will continue, even though it's down to the corner.
Only from family of boxers. His family
Yeah, yeah.
boxer.
Boxer.
Oh,
Sorry,
really?
not wrestling.
Oh, really? His family
Yeah,
wrestlers,
yeah,
ah?
yeah, wrestling. Yes,
Social family were wrestlers.
yes, yes, yes,
Were they
yes.
in the WWE or like some European thingy?
European one lah.
Oh, not
Those.
bad.
Yeah. So the thing is,
Hey, bro, I ask you, unless you have something really significant tight there, I'm
yeah.
gonna ask you something. Do you think that um, Oli ever could have been that guy?
I think there's not one of my friend. He shared with me one thing as well. He said, he needed more experience in other teams, smaller teams, and him coming in straight to a big job like that. He don't have that experience to do it. As much as you look at all these top coaches, I mean, bar Pep somehow he's born and bred all the way, and then he played. I mean, for multiple coaches, really world class coaches. Only ever played for Sir Alex.
Mm.
So his knowledge in terms of football is only under Sir Alex. So he may not have that different variety of tactical
Top quality
knowledge.
coach also. Because Norway
Yeah.
national coach, yeah, I think
Mm,
ain't shit. Didn't really go
mm.
anywhere with Thor and they flow.
Yeah. So I mean, as much as we really want him to be the guy to turn over, I mean, every day, remember, I mean, always time when the result turns bad, we always say, I really hope that he comes good, I really hope that he can turn it around because he is generally a likable person, a likable character.
I mean,
Plus,
anybody want to call us out, go ahead. I can check the
yeah.
other shows. We never really say he should be out. I
Mm,
asked the others. I wanted to know. You saw a bit sayang the fella. He played so well for the
yeah.
club. He's trying his best.
Mhm.
It just seemed like it was the players who were letting him down. But after yesterday, when a club needs somebody to blame, right, bro, always his manager going to kanala. And this is where it's a sad part because I still want to see him in the club in some capacity. Now he's not even going to be in the club at all. And it seems like the next big problem is the backroom staff are staying there. So
Yep.
there's Zach Oli, and Oli is the one who brought these guys, McKenna and all these fellas, the clipboard crew. We're gonna call him the clipboard crew from now on. So he brought in the clipboard crew and praised them to the high heavens. Now he's gone, and those guys are staying there.
And
So
he and one of his crew members is going to be taking over as a temporary basis until they find an interim manager for until the end of the season.
So
So
do you think that maybe the caretaker thing is until Zidane can find a house in Cheshire?
okay, what the report was saying that they Carrick and the team, which is McKenna and I think most probably Mike Phelan, they will be there until they find an interim manager. And I think the interim manager for the time being, I think one of the few names that cropped up, one of them is actually Laurent Blanc. He is
Mm.
out of job, and apparently a lot of people don't really like him.
Laurent
Um,
Blanc, really, eh?
I mean, you can see that's not even up in our group as well. They were saying that he doesn't really put in the work. I don't know how yeah how true is that. But the thing is, he is looking like one of the candidate for the interim manager, and if he actually performs, for all we know, he's going to be like Solskjaer, um, taking over full time. So um, until then, we will have Carrick and gang, the clipboard gang, um, at the helm lah. So they'll be whispering to each other.
Man, how do you feel about that?
I to be really honest, uh, I don't. As much as I also like Carrick, as he's also one of those likable character and one of those good guys when MU was playing well as well. But this is the team that caused Oli to lose his job. So, do you think we still want to maintain with this team? I don't know. I don't think so. But at the moment, who else can it be? There's no other person. You want Mike Phelan, you saw what he did with Hull. So I don't think I don't want that to
No,
happen, man.
hell no. Like he can be there. Look, like if the game against Atlanta they get a win, it'll be a bit of a relief. I
Yeah.
think I don't know. I think probably most likely I have to watch the game somehow, or I'll get up early and watch a
Hmm.
replay, so I can talk about it. But that will be very very interesting now, man. Wednesday morning,
Hmm.
1:45 a.m. Stay tuned, guys. Maybe we'll be there. Like and subscribe, please. Trying to get 1,000 subscribers. But it
Hmm.
says here, right? Blanc is in Qatarisa Al Rayyan last year, and they sit seventh the league, whatever he was doing, and then he was just being considered as an interim post.
Hmm.
United wait until next summer. Yeah, I think most that's probably obvious.
Yeah.
Reading this, you know what this means. It means whatever, what's happened, given up on the season.
No idea. I think they, at the moment now, they are looking at possible candidates. I think a lot of candidates won't want to come halfway in the season. They want to come in and make sure that they come in at the end of the season and not change anything, so they can start afresh with the preseason, and then they can actually come in and then get the players they want. Coming in mid-season usually is going to be quite dangerous for them in terms of reputation as well, because if they come in and then they sign up and then they don't perform, then what's going to happen next?
It becomes a highlight.com problem also lah.
Yeah,
Like the Sevilla fella, if you come, they're top of the league. Why the hell you want to come now? Unless it's a moolah. Cha-ching.
It's definitely going to be that. It's definitely going to be that. But the thing is, if he can bring Sevilla and win the league, do you think he wants to come here? No, I don't think so.
I think if he wins the league this season, next season he will come.
Possibly he will come. Correct.
I think if he wins, like, let me think about it. Like, if he wins, and then you get queso, que paso, padron, si padron, he can come and learn a little bit of English.
But again, I don't know. I don't think so. Look at what he did with Arsenal as well. He also kelang kabut with Arsenal.
How long was he there? I don't know, man. Talk to me.
Not that long at all.
Yeah.
Not long enough. Then not long enough to even have a lasting impression. And then even when he was in Real Madrid, not long enough to have a lasting impression. So I really don't know whether he's cut for it for a big club. Maybe he can, maybe he not. I mean, I don't know, because his style of play, I to be really honest, I don't think is again suitable. But again, what is the United way? Who knows?
Hang on, bro. Lopetegui, according to his wiki page, he didn't manage Arsenal. Hang on,
that's Unai Emery, right? Unai Emery.
So
my
homeboy,
bad.
Good. We get the
other. He went to Real Madrid, yes.
Yeah, and the other podcast, I got Liverpool and Arsenal mixed up, so I apologize.
My bad.
I was excited. So man, it happens, man. It's all good. So senior career playing there here. The teams managed Porto, Spain, Madrid, Sevilla. Ain't shit, It ain't shit, bro.
He didn't survive in Madrid. No wonder I don't have any impression of him in Arsenal.
I was trying to remember.
He wasn't there. He wasn't there.
You know how the Americans, all the Chinese fellas look the same, so all the European fellas look the same. All the Spanish fellas look the same. All the managers, oh my God, when they go to a certain age, they all look the same, man.
I can't differentiate between Antonio Banderas and Javier Bardem as well.
Man, both very good looking men. That's why we train here. We're both saying we're very good looking men. Indeed, good actors too. I love Javier Bardem, man. Fucking fantastic. And Banderas has been very good in the funny roles lately.
Yeah.
But so Lopetegui doesn't really have a good CV on himself to actually warrant coming to Manchester United and being the end all be all. So I think you're right. Interim role wise, homeboy ain't gonna be there. Homeboy ain't gonna be there. So bro, we start with Carrick and Fletcher. Bro.
Made my camera.
Bruh. I wish I had the sound of bruh. Bruh. How are we going to play with Darren Fletcher and Michael Carrick at the helm?
I have no idea, because the thing is, I don't know.
We play Villarreal. Sorry, not See, thanks, Matthew. Then
I don't know whether Carrick will be big enough of a character to hold the helm or not.
Fourth place, bro. Right? We need now at least, isn't it?
Yeah. It's such a mess at the moment. It's really such a mess. It's the timing is not right. I mean, timing is about right for him to go, but the timing is not right for anyone to come in. That's the worst part. So we are caught in between, and it looks like we're going to have to throw away another season. And then how will that fare? For all the players that came in, like people like Varane, Sancho, and Ronaldo. Do you think they will want to sit along and wait for one season to just blow away just like that? I have no idea. It's such a waste.
I hope Carrick comes with some immediate changes. He was the one always talking to Oli, so I don't know. I hope he comes with some immediate changes, and those immediate changes are the midfield start with Donny, please. McTominay, if he's still ill, keep him out, put somebody else in the midfield lah. But just put Donny there and then play open. We are season's chalked, man.
Yeah, I mean, might as well go with it lah. Just go for it, man.
Exactly. Just might as well just hang on. I mean, Matthew, might as well just go for it. Matthew, what's happening, man?
Yo, what's happening?
So how Lopetegui?
Hmm?
No, I said so. How Lopetegui or what?
Go lah.
Lopetegui.
Just finished.
Ooh. Eric Cantona as the new manager.
Eric Cantona, new manager, yo, that would be tight, man. Eric Cantona came in, but then he had to give up that promising acting career. Coming on Netflix or series or hey, don't mess with this one, man. Eric. So how Matthew? Did you send the email to Ralph not telling we need him now? Part time
No
only
lah.
interim only
Yeah, let's send an email to him. We can get him to come on board.
Ah,
Make sure you put some heart shape while you sign up also.
that's right. Since they like to eat pork over there, right? They tell him you got a good CEO over here, man.
Yeah, man.
It's a multicultural place. Manchester United Giggs owns a Chinese restaurant.
Mm-hmm. And you can eat at Mata's restaurants as well. Yeah, some Spanish pork. You know, ooh, Iberico pork.
Iberico with the telur mata. That's your signature
No lah.
one. Eggs on it. Damn, man. That's like extra protein over protein. Go ahead, Matthew.
Seems like Ralph is enjoying himself in Russia, man.
Some
With
good
all the-
vodka, huh?
You got to vodka, bro. Vodka.
So, Matthew,
Now
how
in
Matthew? Who you
Singapore.
want to see in? Who you want to see next manager? I know you secretly told me you were hoping Mike Phelan.
Nah, not him. Not
Stop
him.
it.
If you say Rene come back as assistant, then I'm still okay. Because we know how Rene is proven back then with Fergie. But anyway, if you ask me any nice coach right now or manager right now, I don't think so much that really fits the bill for Man United status lah. They at the moment lah. Maybe next summer, yes. Like they want to go for Eric. Yes, okay. Eric Ten Hag. Okay, good. Position play, tiki taka, whatsoever. Okay.
So you resigned to us having Carrick and Fletcher until the end of the season.
Not. They are the back room that I seriously asked them to go. Go. Okay.
But if you say there's nobody to come in between, we're stuck with them though.
Yeah, I have to agree. Like, if you know
It's highlight.com, bro. Highlight.com.my.
Yeah. That's the problem right now. We are like,
who's capable of taking over?
Yeah.
I mean, some even suggested Ryan Giggs, but the thing is, he's still having his assault cases pending, right? And
Yeah.
Sir.
Yeah. I think that's the reason why he didn't go to the Euros also, because he was with his court case. I mean, I don't mind him coming into the United team now. I think that some of the players need some assaulting lah.
What's the worst? Kino, since he's free, and he's been so disappointed with this group that he wanted to bash them so badly. This is the time that he can come in.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think the club will take it. I think if Keane comes to the club, we'll be relegated. Seriously.
Yeah.
There'll be player strikes. There will be, lockouts. And,
actually, there was another name that Park Ji-sung actually highlighted, but I don't think so. I want him also. Wayne Rooney.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He did mention that. No, why not Wayne Rooney? I was like, why yes? He's not doing okay. Like he's doing okay with Derby County, but I don't see him doing anything. I don't see him changing anything in this United squad. But again, being if he come in, it'll be very interesting to if he comes in, it'll be very interesting to see how he communicates with Ronaldo. Most likely.
I think you know what? If Rooney comes back to Manchester United, then he might play. He might play better than somehow some of these fellas are playing. Put him in midfield. He played in midfield before. What?
Yeah,
we can play him there. Eric will deliver. I think Rooney will look great. Eric will deliver his power speech. Yeah, bro. Gary, Eric will deliver his power speech and his power kick also. Right now, some of these fellas need a power kick. Maguire need power kick. Lindelof needs sliding kick. What's his face? Jadon Sancho need a reverse backflip, slapping kick. All need kicks. All need kicks, bro.
You know, the funny thing is that day I read about another article. They said that Nani wanted to come back. He said, if United comes calling, I will come back.
Oh, wow, Nani, nice.
He's
like
since Ronaldo is
40.
back. No, he's young. I think he's younger than Ronaldo a little bit.
Oh, so he's
I think by
36.
1 year.
He's
37. Oh, nice.
34. Still captain.
Oh, that's even better. Yeah, because Evra is taking his badges. What? So if Shukri said Giggs comes in, someone's wife going to up.
Someone's wives. Plural wives.
bro. But never mind lah, bro. As long,
He's going to show some Welsh wizardry.
but as long as we win, if the wife kena, never mind, bro. We win, nothing to do us, what?
And unfortunately, Giggs still having the case.
I
So
think the only winner will be Ryan Giggs, Louis.
You know, like in all honesty, speaking about Rooney, right? He doesn't have the tactical know-how. Right now, we seem to be lacking that.
Yeah.
Not how to give the players drive, whatever. I think he's trying to, in practice, play a certain way where you can implement that on the pitch easily
Mm.
and repetitively, and able to play for 90 minutes in that formation. I don't know whether Rooney coming in now. I'm sure he's watching all the matches, and I think and he'll have in-depth details on where we can improve. But if he comes back in now, I don't know whether he can outwit the other managers. One thing is for sure, he will come in and bring in a whole new flavor lah. We might see 4-4-2 back or 4-3-3 or something like that, right? But how do you think he can? If you ask me whether he can outwit the current manager, I hope he can. But my heart tells me no lah. I don't think he has this one
Yeah, I
yet and the
think
experience.
he don't have the experience yet. I think he still need a couple of other clubs before he can come back to MU. I don't see him coming back. Again, the thing is, managing MU is a whole different monster altogether. I feel it's a whole different animal altogether. It's not easy. The demands from the fan is extremely high. You can see, actually, to be honest, you see how Oli aged ever since he joined MU. It shows. It shows. It shows how stressful the job is.
Homeboy went from 50 to 60 this in like this when the season started August 4 months.
Yep.
He went 10 years, bro.
His eye turned from blue to green. Like, come on.
And that's the true.
Yeah.
I ain't even playing right now.
his hair is more whiter
Yeah.
than
Yeah.
Shut up, bro. No joke. Just talking about it makes me sad. Because
It
like
is.
I
It
yeah,
is.
I need to see some of these fans really hammering him because they really love the club. But I don't know lah. I mean, let me just
That's the thing.
let me be a Stephen A. Smith.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Jason, go ahead.
Like I say again, it's always a mixed feeling. Even though if you look at Twitter now, right, all the fans, all the reaction, all mixed feelings. They say, like,
Can you
for
bring that
example,
up? Let's say it. I also want to see.
yeah.
Matthew, you're not sad, Matthew. I'm sad. You can be honest, bro. It's okay because many fellas are not.
to me. I seriously, I'm sad. But looking at it is Ole has been doing a lot of things, bringing the club really.
Bigger, bro.
Yeah. So
Keep talking, Matthew. Keep talking. We can hear.
So
Yeah,
Ole
can you
has,
enlarge it, please?
Ole has bring up the club until today. It's like we've been progressing for the past first 2-3 years of his seasons, his
Scroll down, bro.
term. All right. And suddenly this season itself, just a few months, we are moving 2 foot forward. And this season just suddenly with this few months we are like 10 steps backward already. So it's sad to see that all his hard work has been undone just like that. I said, oh my god, this kind of idiot.
What is this, bro? Hong Kong. What are we looking at? OG. Oh man, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
This
That's
is-
fucked up, like.
This is disrespectful. Seriously disrespectful.
But again, yeah.
So wow, majority happy, huh?
I mean, let's say it's a mixed feeling. You see, apparently it's time, but people will say legend, thank you.
Yeah, of course. A lot of the jokes coming in is so heavy, man.
Yeah.
On my Twitter feed is also being
Yeah.
heavy.
So
Everyone trying to get their piece, huh? Now the Oli is out. Should this be turned? Whatever. Well, you know what? Let's just say this, like it seems like it seems a sorry, wrong click. It seems a mixed bag, huh? I think some people were not ready for the club to actually do it, and then when they actually did it today and fired him, suddenly they think, but hey, but before that I was angry. Oh, they were losing, man. Fuck this guy. This fella's
it's like
no, he's
Olio.
no
But
Fuck,
after that, when that happened, then everyone was like, yeah.
let's have some coffee.
They feel sad for him, like they feel sad for him. I mean, again, he's a club legend. He's genuinely a nice guy, and he did actually brought us out from that. How to say the
Quagmire.
yeah, that time from Mourinho, that dark ages from Mourinho, and
Wenger and Mourinho.
he brought back that smile, that positivity into the team. That I give it to him. He actually does turn the club around in that sense. He gave us all hope as well. But
That's bro. Sir Alex Ferguson, old already, bro. I think he very
You know,
going to be difficult for him to be in the pitch.
he'll get another brain hemorrhage. Better not, lah. Please, lah.
Someone, I think the way this fellow's playing, right, he might need the loudspeaker to taro them.
Yep.
But I would like to see that though. Like, I mean, if Sir Alex Ferguson comes as the interim manager, bro, right, you quit my job. Just doing shows every day, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, to be honest, I don't want him to come back. To be honest, he has already he ended his reign at the top. I don't want him to come back like how Kenny Dalglish come back, how Sir Matt Busby come back. You know, come back and it was a deflated comeback. I don't want that actually, to be really honest.
There's a few names here that have been thrown out besides Zidane. Graham Potter. I don't know. I don't really know. Brandon Rodgers screw that. I don't want him. No way. Mauricio Pochettino also no way. Gareth Southgate. But as if Gareth Southgate not going to take England to a World Cup. Last year lost in this one, was fucked up.
Actually, Graham Potter, I can't. It's quite an interesting choice as well.
Really.
You see how he actually transformed Brighton. Brighton is playing really good football. They are solid at the back, and they are very very quick in their attack. And they are at their place. I think they are at 5th place, if not mistaken, 5th or 6th place. I remember before the match yesterday, they were just one position behind MU. So they are where they are because of Graham Potter. And Graham Potter, apparently he's not your conventional British manager where he didn't move up the ranks within the league. He actually, I think he was managing overseas. He was in the Swedish league or something like that, if not mistaken.
Would you think he'd be able to handle all these egos? That's my only concern.
That's the only concern, because the thing is, I say again, managing MU is a whole different animal altogether. So,
Yep.
We got Mauricio Pochettino. What do you all think?
Okay, he did well in Tottenham, but at the moment now, I can't tell. I can't tell. I think we still need to finish the season with PSG to see what exactly can he bring at the moment. Because you can see PSG got all the egos there. You got Neymar and Messi there, and Mbappe. So you have the holy trinity of egos there. So it'll be interesting to see how he managed them.
Even Ramos was there, and if I'm not mistaken, they terminated Ramos' contract.
Yeah,
also.
he never worked out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It didn't work out. No, but it's always there. Ramos is always known to be a troublemaker.
Ramon's an idiot.
Yeah.
An asshole. So what about Luis Enrique?
That is a
And
very
I feel it. Oh, when
Suddenly
you
they-
sang to me on the wildest fun is fantasy, I never realized. I just find you say it's time for you, but feel inside. I didn't feel it. I can't believe it. Oh, but I feel it. Oh, when you sang to me. That's Luis Enrique for you. What's up, man? What's up, Dave? Applause, man. What's up?
applause, lah, eh. Good
Clap
job.
for me, bit. Some Dave Chappelle for you. So what about Luis Enrique? I kind of liked it, man.
He's definitely a tough guy to be there, lah. You see how he handled the Barca team. And how he whacked the Spanish players during after the Euros as well. So we know he's definitely someone who will not hold back his words. But so far, there isn't much track record about his managerial credentials, to be really honest. So I don't know how he will fare.
Then Spanish league and Premier League is also a different kind of league. Does his tactic works the same here? That is also another question. Also,
But other managers have come from the Spanish league and played coached well in the Premier League, so I'm not sure that's a big issue. But he has. Go ahead, Matthew.
provided he's given time, but looking at MU status right now, the way how we treat every single manager, thinking that they come in, they have to be as good as Sir Alex Ferguson. They don't freaking care. That stress itself gonna kill whoever manages just comes in. Even Wenger lost it. Mourinho, same old story, lost it. Oh, if our homeboy Ole also the same. I can't think of.
You
I
see,
don't know.
Manchester United have been sucked into the managerial merry-go-round. I think
Mhm.
we have no. The last standing one was Arsene, and then but Arsene wasn't winning. He should have left many years before that already. Everybody would say
Mhm.
the same, but then no one had. Just like Alex Ferguson, you don't say, but Alex was still winning. The boss was still winning.
Oh,
Mhm.
So we have been stuck into this managerial go around because everyone's expecting results because a lot of money being spent. If not, on any other
yeah,
day, things like this would be a normal whatever loss, hopefully you get fourth place or maybe finish sixth or
Mhm.
whatever, and then next season continue. But because demand is so high, because expectations this year was high. When Oli came in, we were playing shit with Mourinho. He came in, he revised like Mourinho was trying to play too tight, whatever the players weren't responding to him. He came, he opened it up, everyone played well. But now with these new players, I think there needs to be some structure, and the structure hasn't or was not built throughout a few years. So whatever else it was, I really think it's speculation. If I have to speculate, I would say the new players came in, didn't work out. So
Yep.
he was better with working with players who are not superstars than players who were superstars. And if the players who were superstars came in, the one thing that would have been good, who if there was no injury, it would have been fantastic. What if the defender didn't get injured, Varane? If just say Ronaldo got injured and sat out, I think we'll be winning a lot of the other games now. Maybe we would
Mhm.
have found a way defensively. We would have been a little bit different. And who got the other big injury? The Varane.
That was Shaw.
No, the other
For a
one,
short period.
Pogba. Sorry,
Pogba.
forgot because he's
Mhm.
gonna leave. Fuck him. So
Mhm.
the other one was Pogba. If just say he was, he was there, he was getting it. He was in it. You know what I mean? It would have been
Mhm.
okay. Right now with
yeah.
that fella out, Bailly unreliable, Maguire crisis after Euro, they all seem to be like really flaccid after the Euro. It's screwed. That's what I think.
Yep.
If not, I think he would. If not, he would have saved his job.
Mhm.
So yeah,
Maybe
okay.
some
So back. Sorry, go ahead.
maybe some of the players that really seriously really out of form, they should have a good rest after the Euro. They haven't they just have a very short rest only. I was like, huh? So fast came back into the games and Ole seems to be rushing some of the players also. That's
Hmm.
that's the question. Why he rushing players?
I think after the
Maguire,
West Ham game, when the second string players, the West Ham game in the League Cup when they lost, I think he got stage fright, lah. I think after
yeah.
that, he didn't want to give them another chance.
I even watched the preseason where most of the second team playing, the B team players are playing with the youth. Quite okay. They are perform. They are there. I can see some positivities. Yet when the season begins, I'm like, huh? The senior players who just came back from all the Euros, all the major games, not even properly rested for like just short 1 week plus 2 weeks, and they've been asked to comes in and perform. I like, oh my god, this is not the way. They need
So
rest
with all that happening
more.
now, the new coach is not going to make much of a difference, also. What? They're still not
Yeah,
rested.
yeah. Look at it, still not rested. Okay, as if based on yesterday what I commented, just bench the whole freaking senior players. All right, play with the B team or the youth players for few games and let the seniors have some rest. They need it at the moment. They're if they don't take this rest, continuing like this, the injury is gonna kick in. All right, we're seeing already injury is kicking in already. All right, burning out. We can see Bruno is slowly burning out. His flame is burning out. Shaw, Maguire is totally burnt out already, out of form. Definitely thinking that he perform in the England with that two small minor team, saying that yeah, I'm back on form. What the heck? I saw how he's got his both yellow card and red, and end up leaving the whole team in crisis. I was like, what kind of bullshit captain is this, man? Come on.
So
So
now let's look at Luis Enrique. Let's get back to this Luis Enrique thingy. So he was Roma coach 11 to 12, Celta 13 14, Barcelona 14 to 17. I think he won most of the titles there.
Yep.
18
yeah,
19 Spain, then now 19 to now still Spain lah. I think if you ask this guy to come, he might come. I don't know. I know Spain qualified for the World Cup already, but the season finish next season, then World Cup, he can come after. So I think right now they're scrambling to make scrambling to get pre-contracts with maybe Enrique. These names I'm hearing: Enrique,
Mm.
Ten Hag, Southgate. I don't know, man. I don't know what the fuck Southgate, whether it comes going to make a difference or not. And maybe Mauricio Pochettino. This is where
Mhm.
and Well, unless Zidane comes in suddenly, lah.
Mm.
Suddenly out of the blue, suddenly we have Zidane coming in and we hear news that okay, he got a house. His wife opened a pedicure shop. She's happy. She got a special driver in London and leave her ass there so he can do his work. Then okay, he can come in
Mm.
straight away. I'll be more than happy. I hope he can do something. But if
Mhm.
not, I think they are trying to form pre-contracts with these three guys I mentioned. And please not Brendan Rodgers. I'll slap them if they bring
Nah,
Brendan Rodgers.
he's having his own issues also,
Yeah, he
especially with the
sucks
loss
now.
yesterday.
Another
No, no,
bottler,
no.
professional bottler. So they're
Mm.
making pre-contracts with Eric Ten Hag. They're making pre-contracts with
Luis
Enrique. I
Enrique
think
and Zidane. Yeah, I think these three is the most likely one.
if
Eric,
I see Enrique or
Eric,
Zidane in, I'll be happy. What's that, Matthew?
Eric already mentioned he won't leave his club in the mid-season, so definitely will be next summer.
I think that's the reason why
So
they're having the interim manager thing as well.
yeah,
I think they're
yeah,
holding up for these fellas because all these fellas they won't want to leave their club at the moment. So
yep.
we just have to wait lah. I mean, it's like for Zidane, I think he don't want to disrupt his image as well with this current situation. So
Yeah.
we
Well,
don't
it
know.
says
You
the
rather,
Manchester United fan base are kind of split. Like someone Eric Ten Hag instead of Zidane. I can't tell. I don't know
Yeah.
how good Eric Ten Hag is and how much he can change the club. To be honest, so
Mhm.
at this point, I think we are stuck lah with Carrick
You're
and
stuck.
Fletcher.
Mhm.
I think what I can we can expect from Carrick and Fletcher is the next game. I don't think guys like Tommy and Matic and all these guys who were the on paper good will play. I think they will be. I hope they are more adventurous.
Mhm.
I hope they play Lingard also. See how that goes. Put
Play
another
the yeah. Play the
curveball.
player that's on form lah.
And see
Mm.
how that goes lah.
I'm doubtful. Because looking at the way Carey is actually the second man, the right hand
Yeah.
man of Ole.
He
He will
has to.
definitely
If he doesn't, so if he does the same thing, then
might as well just keep with Oli. Yeah.
that's why I think.
we will see on Tuesday Wednesday the Villarreal game, the most crucial game that we should get a win or a draw. A loss is a big no for us. So if they lost that game, come on, our Champion League is on rope.
Nah, for me, I think the season is gone. So I'm not hoping
the
for anything.
the Chelsea game will be the one I'll be like,
Yeah.
yo, how y'all gonna play? How y'all gonna play this one, man?
Mhm.
Definitely gonna come romping at you. You're screwed. So
We are without our two main centre back, and Lukaku is waiting to put his revenge.
man, look, I think we might finish. Let's see the way we're going now. I think if you want to say we finish fourth place, also it might be a bit of a stretch, unless
Yep.
unless there are changes lah. Like if you said Carrick and Fletcher are not going to change much from the last time, then I think we're going to get relegated. Then okay, you bring Roy Keane in, it's okay. Then you can blame it on him. Don't worry, he won't mind. But if not, I think we're pretty screwed, man. I don't really know. Anyway, look at this picture. Somebody shared some nice pictures of Manchester to share with Zidane's wife also. So yeah, Zidane. You know what, man? We might see Zidane coming in also. I don't know. Who knows?
Yep.
Who knows? So okay,
Yep.
you know what? Let's wrap that up.
Yep.
All right.
Thank you guys for joining me today. I appreciate the candor. Appreciate the chats. Guys, if you all are here, thank you for tuning in. I'll be here most likely on that Wednesday or whatever after the Champions League game. So remember to like and subscribe and tell your friends about me, people. Peace out.